one in the chat. It's a blood clot vibes. Give me a one in the chat if I'm coming through. Clear as day. The family to head. Good. Boy, Selah Shalom chiming in. It's been a minute. It's a vibes. Yes, family. Masita want to come in. So McClare's day. So we're gonna let that with him on. It's a vibes, vibes. Host. Select. Selah. And DJ for y'all in a minute. But DJ, select the Selah. You know how we do. Got vibes. It's a vibe. Yes, I'm Roger, it's so big. It's the host, Selah Shalom. Let's see that one. You know how we do. You know how we do. It's been a minute. Yes. Text me, family, text me. Calendar, reach me, text me. So what's good, fam? What we talking about? Boy, Selah Shalom back in action, yo. I've been gone for like a month. You know what I mean? Dealing with life. You know what I mean? Gotta get life situated. You know that, though. Dang, static selector. Talking about bad sound, okay, gotcha. Let's get that sound situated. Mic check. It's up, vibes. Make sure we getting the mic sounding right. Here we go. Let me hear myself on the live. You're hearing static. You don't want no static. Let's see if I can fix that real quick. Let me hear myself. Niggas. Let me goddamn tight. There we go. See what I'm talking about. Let me hear myself real quick. Mic check 1, 2. I see the family chiming in. No sound. Yeah, I see that. Mic check 1, 2. Microphone checker 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic checker 1, 2. Who's supposed to be getting some sound here? I'm gonna play the beat, see if I'm getting some sound. Gonna get it right. We gonna get it right, family. It's some drop vibes. We gonna get it right, family. I got 1,000 people hitting me up. Oh yeah, I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. Let's see if we get it right. Yeah, I can hear it live on the YouTube now. Sound like R2D2? I'm sounding now. Oh, sounding horrible. Unplug it. Mic check, mic check. Oh, how we just mic check, mic check. Yo, yo, yo. We gonna get it right, family. Yo, yo, yo. We gonna get it right. We gonna get it right, family. It seems like we got it right. Give me a 1 in the chat if we sounding better. It seems like we got it right. Give me a 1 in the chat if we sounding better. It seems like we got it right. Give me a 1 in the chat if we sounding better. Woo! Damn, that shit sounded crazy. Hold up. Woo! Damn, that shit sounded crazy. Trying to get the sound together. That shit whistling. Y'all hear that whistling? Sound like some feedback. Trying to get the sound together. Oh. We back at it. Mic check 1, 2. Yes. Hopefully we getting it right. Make sure everything is intact. How we sounding? How we sounding, family? 13 minutes in. All right. Seem like we sounding better. Clear. Yes, family, we're clear. So what's good, fam? What we talking about? What we talking about? Peace to the righteous gods and goddesses. Create a gang in the building. You know how we do. You know what I mean? Shout out to the God Killer Priest. Shout out Sonetta. You know what I mean? Trying to get some things in order, but seems like niggas having a hard time finding somebody for me to debate. I'm like, damn, it's good. Thought this shit was funny games. Clip up. Yeah, man, I'm trying to see what's up. You know what I mean? Peace to the righteous gods and goddesses. You know what I mean? Just freestyling, no particular topic. Just wanted to hop on because I've been going for a minute. A couple people been reaching out to me like, yo, what's up? You good? And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm good. That's what's up. Check on your peoples, you know what I'm saying? So what's good? I'm still trying to find somebody to debate this biblical God. Don't nobody want to defend their God. You feel me? Don't nobody want to defend their fucking biblical God, Joe. That's right. It's ducking season. Quack, quack for you niggas. Y'all niggas is quack, quack niggas to me now. Y'all niggas is ducking. You know what I mean? Niggas supposed to be debating. Niggas running. G-Con running. Naphtali running. Cesariak running. You know what I'm saying? Sarnetta hit me up the other day. Yo, I'm going to call you back with Nepal on the phone. I ain't heard nothing since. I'm like, damn, this is just information, right? But what it is, if you smart, you're going to fall the fuck back because we got the advantage. Chapter and verse, battle of the holy books. We got the upper hand. We got the upper hand. Bring your bloodthirsty God to the table and put that nigga on trial if he the most high. You feel me? Tell them niggas to put their bloodthirsty God on trial if he the most high. If I'm the baddest nigga in the boxing ring, I'm in the center of the ring, and I'm saying, which one of you niggas think you better than me? Come to the ring, let's battle this shit out, nigga. That's what's going on with Battle of the Holy Books. You feel me? Just bringing it out. Yes, family, you done know I so you want to Killer Priest high vibrations conversations already, and Killer Priest a real one. You know what I mean? He a real one because very open-minded brother. You know what I mean? Wasn't. You know what I mean? Like, it was a build. And that's what I like. I really like the build. I'm not really, you know what I mean, hard body with the debates like that. You know what I mean? The debates came around because all the conflict, you know, all the, you know, all the BS talk. You know what I mean? It's like, this is what it's like. It's like the bully, you know what I mean? I'm the kid being bullied. All that white man book, all the dentist, the da, this, the that, and the 33rd degree Mason, 1800. So they bullying me, right? For years, too. See, a lot of these niggas is new. But this shit been going on. But now, I became the bully because y'all made me the bully. So now I'm bouncing back. I smacked the bully in the face. Bam! The bully shocked like, oh, shit, this nigga just smacked me. Yeah. That's what we doing. I'm bullying the block now, nigga. Which one of you niggas gonna step up to the debate and challenge your fake ass false God of the Bible, nigga? Which one of you niggas gonna step up to the plate and debate your false God of the Bible? I'm calling your God false. I'm saying your God ain't the most high in the Bible. From Genesis to Revelation. That nigga a goddamn liar. What you say, King? You know they love Jeebus. No, I say Jeebus. I'll put the V on it instead of the V. Cosmo, I put the V on it. I'll put the V on it. I think I heard the V from Kayla. Kayla, she said it one time. Jeebus with the V. That shit had me rolling. Already, fam. We back. Create a gang ain't going nowhere. We still here. What you say, King? Everybody running. Everybody running in my St. Louis accent, nigga. Everybody running. Hell y'all niggas talking about? It's fucking ducking season. Ducking season. OSB priest, the God bully. Yeah, they don't turn. I mean, like Yahshua was the lamb, right? He was the lamb. He was all peaceful and shit, trying to correct niggas, be the righteous niggas, try to show niggas respectfully, like, yo, my nigga, this is the way. And they coming, the Pharisees coming at this nigga. The Sadducees, they coming at Yahshua. So Yahshua had to turn up. He had to transform from the lamb to the lion, nigga. Now the lion is here. Fuck y'all at. Came on Sonnet a couple times. Where y'all at, man? All that shit y'all be talking. And of course, this is in friendly fire. This ain't nothing serious. You know what I mean? We're not talking like we street. You know what I mean? We talking Battle of the Holy Books. Nigga, this the holy book that we holding, Owaspi. You know what I mean? It's my other Owaspi. This is what we standing on. You know what I mean? I know the Bible. I know the Bible. See, I'm a realist, my nigga. I don't just settle for shit just because, nigga. You know what I mean? If you're a truthful person, you're going to continue to seek knowledge and expand your knowledge. And if you get greater knowledge, you're going to be it's just like school. It's like school, nigga. OWASP is like a college book, and you neglecting the college book. It's like going to school and you telling your professor, your teacher, I don't want to study that. All you want to study is high school information. Nigga, this is college course we teach you niggas. The college course is teaching you, nigga, what's the difference between God and Lord and their positions in the heavenly kingdom. You ask a nigga who read the Bible that, they can't give you that answer because that's a college course, nigga. You niggas still in high school. We trying to bring you niggas up to college courses with this information. You dig? Peace to the righteous God. Quran too. Yeah, the Quran can get it. Nigga, I got the Quran too. Nigga, I read the whole Quran in 1996. Nigga, practice al-wudu doing all that back then as a teenager. Was up in the mosque for a hot minute. And the Allah, the Muslims, they believe in all the prophets of the Bible. If they believe in all the prophets of the Bible, that means they have to believe in the God of the Bible. And if they believe in the God of the Bible, Allah is a deity just like the deity of the Bible. You dig? So where them fear? Where them fear? Them say Allah and them escape? No, nigga, Allah is the same motherfucking Allah in the Bible. It's the same damn deity. But some Muslims will tell you, no, Allah ain't the biblical God. So they let you know there's other deities out here, just for professing that. Any nigga who profess Allah is not the biblical God is letting you know that there's another God out there. Yeah, man, they ain't ready for this shit. Niggas want to stand on the street corner and yell and shit. Put them niggas in a controlled environment. That's why I fuck with Sarnetta the way I fuck with Sarnetta, man. Like, I fuck with Sarnetta for that fact. The nigga put the shit on the table. You know what I mean? He put the pressure on niggas. And that goes for me and the creative gang and anybody who's dealing with information. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how good can you spew the information? How clear can you bring the information? How much sense do your information holds? How much historical value does it hold? How much theological value does it hold? How much archaeological value does it hold? All that play a part. See what I'm saying? All that play a part. Kemet got the best preserved history. Ain't no doubting that. We ain't doubting that, nigga. That's our shit too. We ain't them type of Israelites to be like, nah, that ain't us. Yeah, nigga, 4,000 years of Kemetic history, and you think niggas wasn't floating through there? You know how many niggas I seen on the walls of Kemet that look like me? You think I'm dumb? You think I'm both the dumb? Nah, nigga, I know that's us too, nigga. I know that's us. It's one fucking lineage, my nigga. Different nations, different nationalities, but we don't argue over nationalities. Nationalities is played out. The Cosmon ever showed you that, nigga. America showed you that. America is the uniting of the nations, the bringing of the different nations together in a melting pot. And nigga, we got to get along. We got to make it work, nigga. The same way the Israelites think they the chosen, nigga. The fucking Confucius come over here. The Buddhists come over here. Huh? The monks come over here. They thinking the same thing. They holding on they square. You can't go to no fucking Buddha monk and tell them niggas they not the chosen of God and they practicing their priesthood better than some of you niggas. They don't even got them be out here cursing and doing the shit we be doing. They very disciplined. Waking up 4 a.m. to do they military. I mean, they like for the Shaolin monk, them niggas got a rigorous discipline. Niggas ain't doing that. See what I'm saying? So it's arrogant to sit here and say that you niggas is the chosen and everybody else ain't, based off a book, based off the words of a God in the book. That's the only reason you believe you think you're the chosen, because of the Bible. That's why we putting your Bible on a goddamn chopping block. Put up your God. You may not be the chosen, nigga. Actually, Esau was the chosen. Esau was the chosen, and Jacob, through Rebekah, deceived Isaac to steal the blessing. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not lie. Thou shalt not deceive. And all those aspects was played when it came to the blessings of Jacob and Esau. And Esau came from the woods. Esau was like, yo, man, I'm hungry, my nigga. Fix me a plate of food. All Jacob had to do was, hey, my nigga, you my brother. They're going to plate of food. But Jacob said, nah, give me your birthright. Hold up, my nigga. What you mean, give me your birthright? You my brother. What the fuck you talking about? Hand me that plate of food, nigga. You see how that shit sound? You see how it sound when you bring that shit to the hood? When you bring it among the niggas and make it niggery? You see how it sound? That shit don't sound right. And you know it don't sound right. So you got the blessing by deception. And your God was cool with the deception. Esau the chosen. Whoever opened the matrix first is my chosen, nigga. We can't change that. If God changed that, then we can't trust that God, because that nigga could change up anytime he want. Talk to me. They don't want to talk about that. Sure enough, right? Sure enough, they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about, or they'll talk about it, but they're with the deception. They're with the deceiver. They're with the fuckery. Because they like, yeah, that's how God intended it to be. No. It was deception. If God intended it to be, it would have been no lies. It would have been no deception. It would have been all goddamn truth. Don't that make sense? If God is truth and of spirit, don't that make sense to him? Keep to his word. Let's keep it real. If we on the block hustling or something and your man say something to you and then he go against what he say, you gonna be like, man, I can't listen to that nigga. He can't even keep his word. Nigga, word is born. God word's supposed to be word is born. If anything switch up, it's like, damn, this nigga lying. Unless he got a hell of a good explanation and reason why. The nigga said, nah, we're gonna switch up because of this and we're gonna do it like this. I'm like, all right, maybe that makes sense. But we don't even get that. We don't even get that. The way I brought up Moses' information was a dagger. But you know what, King? You know what I mean? That's just like the premise. Because see, the Owaspy give us those timelines, them arc cycles of 3,000 years. So we get a time period. You know what I mean? So Moses was the Middle Kingdom. According to the story, he was raised in the house of Pharaoh and he had a stepsister. So we got to look to the family tree to see what family tree fits that family structure first. And the only one that fits that family structure and makes sense was the Middle Kingdom, the last Pharaoh of the Middle Kingdom. The last Pharaoh of the Middle Kingdom was Amenhotep IV. That was Moses. But the actual last Pharaoh was Sobek-Neferu, a female. She was the last Pharaoh of the Middle Kingdom. And then the kingdom collapsed. Then the intermediate came. And then the new kingdom of Amos came. See, nigga, we know the history. We know the order. You know what I'm saying? And we know the gods that was reigning at the time, nigga. It's a blood clot vibes. That's it. What up, Selah? I was on a show with Cosmo last week. Great bill. I did videos on the Owaspy 4 years ago. All right. They not ready for the Owaspy. They need to read 30 Years Among the Dead. Yeah, I got that book, yo. That shit's cold. Matter of fact, I gotta go dig that book up, yo. It's a big man. It's so blatantly clear in their Bible Esau was the rightful blessing that was stolen from him. People don't say, what that say? Crip when I remind them. Yeah, man, he stole a blessing. The niggas is cool with that. Peace to the family. Can I spell her name? Who name you talking about? I don't forgot that quick. What you talking about? Belinda, where's the family? Large up yourself. Big up yourself. It's a blood clot vibes. Do we need to go to the story of Jacob and Esau to see how that play out? Now keep in mind, I did the story of Joseph and the brothers. You see how I went through on that shit? See how I showed Joseph and the brothers and how deceptive the brothers was towards Joseph. And now you got Esau, Jacob, and Leah and what's it, Rachel, I mean, and Isaac. That's in the household. Deception in the household. Before niggas even get to Esau, the Edomites, niggas is deceiving themselves within the household. What chapter and verse is that in the Bible where it talk about the birthright of Esau? Where that's at? Birthright of Jacob. What chapter and verse is Jacob and Esau? Let's see who got it. Who got it? Who got it? Who know the verses and chapter of Jacob and Esau? I'm looking for it. I'm gonna pull it up. I just want to see who's swift on the pen. Bible verse. It's that Genesis 25. Let's see. Let's see if that's it. Genesis 25. Peace, Daryl Cosman. I see you in the building. Shout out to Daryl Cosman. Y'all chime in with Daryl Cosman on Malachi Maccabee, Honor and Humility this coming Sunday. He's going to be breaking down the reality of sky, earth, and spirit, giving you the science and the cosmogony of Owaspy. You know what I mean? Like I say, we deal with it all. We deal with the history. We deal with the talent. We deal with the angels, the ancestors. We deal with the history. We deal with archaeology, and we deal with science. This is our favorite, especially science. We love science. And that's Daryl's specialty is science. You know what I mean? I love science. Cosmo loves science. That's one of the specialties in the Owaspy is the science of creation, because it's one consistent order. And this consistent order is shown and been proven through nature and cosmology. So it's an objective reality. You know what I mean? It's something that you cannot dispute because you see it in nature. You see it objectively. It's not something you have to believe subjectively, and I got to convince you to believe it, and you have to imagine it. This is not an imagination we're dealing with when we're dealing with creation and science of creation. We're dealing with currency. We're dealing with motion. When people say time don't exist, they really don't understand what they're saying. Everything that is in motion is subjected to time. The only way time does not exist if you're existing outside the vortex and within the realms between each vortice. The realms from one vortice to the next vortice, within that space is ether, stillness. Even in the ether, there's stillness. Even in the ether, there's vortexia. See, vortexia is the fundamental principle of creation. That's why you're always going to see spirals in creation. You dig? Most definitely, Daryl. I can't wait till Sunday, man. Daryl, y'all don't sleep on Daryl Cosman, yo. He's our sharpshooter. Daryl is the sharpshooter. He the nigga in the back observing, and when it's time to strike, bam, he gonna hit you. He ain't gonna miss. He gonna hit you. Same thing with Malachi Maccabee. Same thing with Cosmon Cal. Cosmon Cal, the nigga that's gonna run up on the battlefield and start bucking on the front line, hitting niggas. You know what I mean? Like the Owaspy say, niggas go in headlong without even thinking, that's Cosmon. He'll think about it later, nigga. He'll lay niggas down and think about it later. See what I'm saying? That's how we moving. That's how we moving, yo. We ain't playing no games with this information, yo. We ain't playing no games with this information. That's why the Owaspy is beautiful, because we're dealing with the cosmological order, a cosmological system of creation. You dig? Let me see. Let me go through some of the cosmological systems. Because it's a blood clot vibes. And the beautiful thing about it, this shit is broken down like from its essence, from the beginning. In creation, there are three things that exist: solid, liquid, and gas. On the physical plane and on the atmospheric, spiritual, etheric plane. Those three principles. Those are principal things that are in creation. Solid, liquid, and gas. You're always going to find it. But the first cause of all creation is the gas state. That's what they would consider nothingness. The air, space. You can't detect it. But you can detect it under certain conditions, like when it get winter, you can blow the breath and see air. That which is unseen to become seen. But the essence of creation starts with that very, very state, the gas state. the state of air, the state of nothingness, the essence of the ruach, spiritual, the abstract. Before things come into be objective creations, they're abstract. Like Daryl was breaking down in his presentation, where he used the paper. He took a piece of paper, say this is the paper, this is the abstract, and then he formed it and made a plane. That's the concrete. He took from the abstract and made something concrete. You take from the air, the gaseous state, and then you create solids and liquids, liquids and solids from the gas. Because a liquid is a combination of gas, oxygen, and hydrogen. So prior to oxygen and hydrogen coming together to create liquid, it was a state of gas. So gas is the fundamental principle of the first cause of creation, is the air. Air is everywhere present. Air is everywhere present. It just differs in density. You have lighter density and greater density of air. You go up in them Colorado mountains, niggas, I heard old people got to wear breathing masks because the air is so thin out there. It's hard to breathe. But you still nonetheless dealing with a form of air. You can't escape air. In-house or out-house, within the vortex or outside the vortex, is still dealing with air. Because what composes the universe? Minerals, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. Our atmosphere is what? Like 80% nitrogen, 75% damn near nitrogen. Oxygen is not the focus. It's nitrogen. Nitrogen should be the focus. But nonetheless, creation starts from the gaseous state, the state of air. And then from the state of air, the vortex comes into being. So before the vortex is stillness, no motion, motionless. To have no motion is to not have a vortex. You feel me? Let me get this camera right for y'all. We done jumped off. We jumping back on. So yeah. Sister Pam is the truth, my nigga. Pam is the truth. Hands down. That's what I'm saying. We got sisters. You know what I mean? We got sisters that we could put up to debate the Neftalis and the Nepals of the world. You know what I mean? They so stuck on me. Like, nigga, we got some sisters. We got Deshaun. Deshaun was ready to go with Neftali. I sent the message over there. She said, I'll take her on. Oh, no, I want to debate Selah. And then you fucking backed out. Come on, man. That's crazy. You know how we do. Yeah, you know what I mean? So that's the beautiful thing about the OWASP. It gives you one consistent order of creation. You dig? One consistent order, starting from the mineral state, the gaseous state. All minerals are expressed in the gaseous form, every last one of them. Gold, carbon, nickel, all the minerals. Copper is in a gaseous form before it became into a solid form. You dig? So now, check the method to the madness. What you see here, the periodic table of elements. This is the principal thing of creation. This is where it starts. Your body is made of these minerals right here. This is the ingredients to creation. See, we can start from the ingredients of creation. We're not just sitting around talking about in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. We're not talking about no deity. In the beginning, God ain't create shit. That's a goddamn lie. In the beginning, Creator created. Like the Owaspis say, the all motion was, is, and ever shall be. Jehovah chapter 1, verse 1. This one verse sets the tone. See that? All. All. What is all? What is all? Look what it says about all. Refer to the whole quantity. God is not a whole quantity. God is departmentalized. So the Owaspi is talking about the creator when it talks about the all. What is the all? The all space, the all expand, the universe. No beginning, no end. When you look up into the cosmos, ain't no beginning and ending to that. So this all that we're talking about essentially is the ingredients to creation, because all encompasses everything, and gas and air encompasses everything. So in a gaseous form, throughout the cosmos, all these minerals exist in a gaseous form. See that? These are the ingredients to creation, the periodic table of elements. Your body's made up of elements. We are mineralites. Each one of these minerals is represented your body. This is the abstract form of your body, right? Just like Daryl showed you the paper before he drew the plane, made the plane. This is the paper. This is the app. This is you, family. That's you. You're looking at yourself right now in the abstract before you was put together by Creator. These are the fundamental principles, the fundamental elements, the rudimentary elements of creation. You go out of nature and find these same elements in creation. And then Jehovah says, observe, O man, as a farmer sows corn in one place, wheat in another, and flax in another. Everything in a separate place. And here's the example. That's in the book of Jehovah, chapter 6:5. So it's letting you know that in creation, in the cosmos, there are departmentalized areas for each mineral. See that? Even so do Jehovah store the ingredients of which worlds are made, everything in its place. The substance of iron in one place, the substance of stone in another, the substance of vegetable kingdom in another. And likewise for the substance of the animal kingdom and the oils, sand, for here has places in the firmament of heaven of all of them. These that you saw are the Jaya, the Aja, and the Nebula, and amidst them in places there is Simu also. So they're letting you know that all these things, Aja, Jaya, Nebula, are minerals. They're ingredients in the atmosphere. Some condensed, some rarefied, some liquid. All these exist in the cosmos, in the ether. Etheria is a big solution. Solution is a liquid. We are engulfed in a liquid. Just like being in water. It's like being in water. When you underwater, all the water that sustains and surrounds you is ether. That's what glues the whole. That's what glues the whole cosmos. Precept. Here is found iron, copper, granite, water, lead, clay, nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen, and various other kinds of corporeal substance as known on the earth. So what they're saying is that all these things exist in the cosmos, just like this. These clouds are made up of minerals. They just ain't plop up out of nowhere. These things got mineral value. And ether holds them in solution. See that? Solution. Even in the same way that the air holds the substance of clouds, which is water in solution. See that? And as some clouds are rarefied as to be imperishable, while others are opaque and even black, so are the comparative conditions of what? Etheria. Book of Cosmological and Prophecy, chapter 2, verse 1. There are two known things in the universe, eth and corpor. Solid, liquid, gas. What is eth? For the substance of my etherian worlds I created eth, the most rarefied. Out of eth I made them. And I made eth, the subtillest of all created things. And I gave it power and place, not only by itself, but also power to penetrate and exist within all things, even within the corporeal world. And to eth I gave dominion over both atmospheria and corpor. So eth is the main, eth is the high gas. That's that octane. That's that diesel right there. And that shit penetrates through all things in creation. But outside the atmosphere and this earth is where you find great more to ether. How does creation start? See that we have this. We have this systematically in order. All was, all is, all shall ever be. The all spoke motion was, is, and ever shall be. Being positive was called he and him. The all motion was his speech. So it's letting you know that the minerals now being in the gas form is giving motion. And this motion is swirling these minerals in a circle called the all motion. That is his speech. He and him is referring to motion, right? So we're not dealing with no man floating in space doing this. We clarified that. This is what we're talking about. See that? How does motion flow? So when the all motion was moved, when creation begins and the creator says, all right, I'm going to create a world in a galaxy, this is how it starts. On the left, you see a hurricane, and on the right, you see a galaxy. The same principle. A swirling vortex concentrating, condensing in the center with the minerals. And you see a bulge of light. See, we have a process to what we call creation. We just ain't gonna say. In the beginning there was light, and the light was good. You see how elementary that shit sound compared to what we breaking down here? That's why I said the Bible is goddamn junior high school, nigga. We trying to give you niggas the college course of the creator. You want to hold on to the goddamn junior high school God. You niggas is following the junior high school God. We trying to bring you niggas to the college courses of the creator. Talk to me. See that? So this is how creation is generated by motion, taking the gas into a motion. And look at this, the motion. This is showing you where the vortex is being generated from the outskirts. The power of the vortex is from the out here. It's coming from this way or from here. It's coming from this way, and it's swirling with great force in the center of density. This is the essence of creation. This is before you have a planet inhabitable for humans. We're telling you, Creator is showing you how he creates. He's given us this understanding. And then he's given us examples of nature of the power of the current that creates. Book of Jehovah 3:4. By the power of rotation, swift driving in the periphery, I condense the atmospheric worlds that float in the firmament, and these become my corporeal worlds. So before you have a corporeal world, he's describing the vortex. See that? He's describing the vortex. The all spoke and motion was. The all spoke and motion was. See that? This is where it starts. This is the power, the force being generated right here. Same thing right here. The all motion spoke and motion was. See that? See it? See how this spiral? See how this starts off elongated and then comes into the swirling center? This is the essence of creation. This is why Creator Gang fuck with the Owaspi. This is why we form Creator Gang. Because we deal with Creator over here. This is the earth in the center and the atmospheric layers surrounding it. See that? Same thing. The vortex and the earth in the center. These are the atmospheric layers belonging to the earth. The troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. That's your first, second, and third heaven right there. These are different densities of atmosphere. Literally ether. Because ether is the driving force that creates all these things. See that? The vortex? Same shit. The center is the celestial body, and that surrounds it is the vortex, what we call atmosphere. In the midst of the vortex, I made them, and by the power of the vortices, I turned them on their axis. Right there it states, in the midst of the vortex, I made them. What's in the midst of this vortex? The earth. What's in the midst of the center of the sun vortex? The sun. What's in the midst of the center of the moon vortex? The moon. Every celestial body is in the center of a vortex. So when you look at the moon is in the center of a vortex. When you look at the sun is in the center of a vortex. You're looking at the center of a vortex. And the whirling atmosphere that surrounds it is what pushes and drives us. So it looks like the earth is centered and the sun is going around it, but it's the opposite. It's the sun is centered and we're going around it because it's the greater force, the greater vortex. It's the greater vortex. Oh shit. Yes, family. Give me 1 second, family. Give me a 1 in the chat if you're getting this understanding. Hold tight. family. Yo, family, I gotta make a quick run real quick. You dig? I gotta make a quick run. I was waiting on somebody to pull up and they pulled up and we gotta handle some business real quick. So I'm gonna come back. Give me a few. We're gonna come back and continue this vibe. Because you know how we do, because it is a vibe. You dig? So give me about an hour or so. I'll be back. We're gonna come back live, family. Until then, Selah Shalom, salute. Be back in a few. Let's ride, family.